Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 32 of an ESO High Isle walkthrough. In the previous episode, we finished this public dungeon right here, Spire of the Crimson Coin, and we checked the zone guide, and it told us to go to the other public dungeon over here, which is in, it's at Aminos Island. It's called Ghost Haven Bay, so I'm going to head there right now.
Here we go.
I'm going to try to finish the quest and kill all of the regular bosses. And if I can get some help...
We're in this together.
No, you're in this by yourself, Isabel. I'll try to do the group event as well, but... in the previous public dungeon, we weren't able to finish the group event because this character just isn't powerful enough to finish it by himself.
Have a moment for a sailor seeking their fortune. Got a proposition for you, mate. Could earn you a tidy share of treasure, or, better still, a place as first mate on my ship, soon as I've got one. Interested?
I'll hear you out.
I knew you were a savvy one when I saw you. Name's Ilyes Maul. Not one you'll know. Yet. Got notoriety in my blood, you see. My family's been making a name on the Abyssin for generations. I'm here to start carving out my place among the greats.
And what do you need from me?
One of my most famous ancestors vanished in Ghost Haven Bay, along with her whole ship, crew, and treasure. I aim to find her fortune. Once I've got my family treasure, then you'll get your share of the bounty, first mate or no. We have an agreement?
We have an agreement. I'll help you find your ancestors' lost treasure.
Finding the loot might not be as easy as it sounds. A lot of ships vanished here besides my ancestors. And Ghost Haven Bay is supposed to be haunted, if that weren't obvious from the name. Let's start by searching for signs she was really here.
What can you tell me about Ghost Haven Bay?
Just stories, really. Used to be a perfect, secluded place to weigh anchor before some terrible catastrophe made it impassable by sea, trapping countless ships. Heard a dozen tales claiming to tell how, but I only put stock in what my family says.
And what's their story?
They claim my ancestors sailed with one of the biggest fleets of freebooters in the Abyssin. My family thinks they came here to divide the loot after a really big raid and turned on each other. It was a battle so big it closed off the bay.
Seems dangerous for a treasure you aren't sure exists.
My ancestor was real enough, and if her treasure's here, it might be my means to a ship of my own. I don't know about you, but I won't be finding my fortune working as a deckhand the rest of my life. Nothing
Understood.
ventured, nothing gained.
How did you get to Aminos?
Stowed away on one of the galleys that comes through Aminos Station to pick up what the prisoners bring in. I just grabbed a sack and started unloading as soon as we entered port. When I walked off into the wilderness, nobody made to stop me.
Interesting. How do you plan to leave then?
I didn't think that far ahead. The way I see it, if I find my ancestors' treasure, I can probably bribe my way out. And if I don't, I've got bigger troubles. I'll sink that schooner when it comes around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd try to bribe your way out. Somebody might kill you and take your treasure, but okay. Let's go. First, I'm going to see... Well... I was hoping I could take some of that stuff, but...
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
It's considered stealing, I guess. Oh, I guess that monster thought about attacking me. Ghost Haven Bay. Fouler things than crabfolk prowl those shores. I've heard shrieks and moans echo off those wrecks. Sounds no living soul could make, Boatswain Mazar. Alright, to finish the quest, we gotta search for signs of Ilyes' ancestor. Should we go north or south? I think I'm going to go south first. Go wade through the water in here. Then I'll circle back around and go north.
Stendarr was with us in that fight.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to collect fish, but okay. I guess that's all of it. Waterlogged Journal of Vanisande Maul. Is that a boss? Nah, it's just a Hajimoto. Okay. Just making sure they're not killing the boss without me. Waterlogged Journal of Vanisande Maul. Most of this ink's journal pages have been reduced to inky pulp, but the last entry is somewhat legible. Dogged us for weeks, but it looks like we finally lost them. The Commodore wants the fleet to lay low in Sea Haven Bay until the Wayrest Navy blows by. If they blow by. They've been out for our blood for months, and that merchant flotilla we plundered was the ripest pickings we've ever had. Wouldn't be surprised if they turn over the entire sisters before they sail. Okay,
Hey,
can't really...
That's my family crest on the cover. That's promising. Wish more of it were legible.
Yeah, exactly. I can't tell what happened.
Glad to have you at my back. This place is already sending chills up my spine. Let's have a look through all this detritus. See if we can't find something belonging to my ancestor or her ship.
Okay, so I think I'm just going to go down to the end here and get this Skyshard. If I can. Uh-oh. Is the Skyshard above me? I don't see it up there. Maybe it's way up at the top?
We fought well.
Alright, it may have been a mistake to go chasing after this Skyshard. Oh, here's a boss.
If Tuvacca can't find us, then Set take us all.
Apparently you have to kill that totem. Yeah, probably should have just waited until I got here. That's alright, though. We'll backtrack a bit.
Get back, thieves!
Oh, I got a skill point. What should I get with it? Here, just increase the craft. Alright, now I'm going to go back to where we were and get that other quest objective, because we're kind of... I think we're getting ahead of where we're supposed to be as far as the quest is concerned. What is this? Oh, we got all the all of the High Isle Skyshards. That was it. That was the last one. Okay, so now I'm going to turn north and go up this road. Oh, there's another boss.
Steady on. Shake it off.
Where is the boss? He's gone now. Is this way? Is that him?
Things we've become.
Don't want to do this!
If only I could get these people to help me when I get to the group event. That boss was easy. I didn't need their help there. Now, what is over here? Why is there a pathway leading this way? Oh, it goes to the next level. A higher level. And I think the quest objective is on the second level, so that's good.
Wonder what price that lot might fetch.
I don't know. We'll find out, Isabel. We'll find out.
You've met your match.
I swear I blocked.
Well.
Alright now. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I think I need to go to the center area and from there take a different bridge. Yeah, here we go. Razor Fangs. I think that's a boss. Better hang out here, wait for him to spawn. Vanisande Maul's Cutlass, a sword bearing the Maul family crest.
The crest on the pommel matches my necklace. This belonged to my ancestor for sure. This is it. This is really it. The place where my ancestor's legend came to an end. Feels a little strange to be picking over her leftovers like some harpy, but it's not like I'm just some scavenger. I'm family. This is, an inheritance. Yeah.
But where do we find her treasure?
There's supposed to be a cavern farther down the bay, big enough to harbor ships. That's probably where the freebooters were dividing their loot and stashing their treasure. Whatever calamity befell their fleet probably occurred there, too.
Right, I'm definitely going to wait for Razor Fangs to spawn. So if it takes a while, I'll just edit it out of the video. Alright, here we go. Back up. Didn't do it in time. Easy peasy. Okay, so I just looked on the map. I cheated. I looked on the map to see... I went online to see where the bosses were. And we're headed straight to the group event. I mean, I'm just going to check and see if anyone else is around. This is it. Hadolid Broodmother. But I'm not going to dare try to kill her by myself. At least not now. Wait, who's this? Fighting Broodmother? Yog Sothoth is this person's name. Alright, let's do it. Trying to make sure we'd killed all the ads. You don't want to let the ads stack up.
Stendarr, protect us from harm.
Oh boy. Isabel's praying. This doesn't look good. Still protected. We've not killed all the ads. Alright, here we go. Alright. Thanks for the group. Alright, on to the next quest objective.
A camp? Well, what's left of one. Must be getting close, right?
You have what's mine. Leave what little I have or lose your lives. Wait. That crest is mine, but the necklace is not. Who are you?
I'm Ilyes Maul. Your great-great-great-great-grand something. Arcase ashes. I never expected to cross paths with a real ghost, let alone my own ancestor. I don't know what to say. You talk to her.
Alright.
I never expected to speak with the living again, let alone one of my own flesh and blood. How many generations removed, I wonder? How long have I been trapped in this watery grave? Centuries, I'm sure, but there's no sense of time down here.
What happened to you?
I'm a cursed soul, as are all who linger here. The Commodore of our fleet made a fool's bargain in a moment of desperation, and damned us all to an eternity of restless undeath. A pox on his rotten bones.
What did the Commodore do?
We were cornered by a pursuing enemy, outnumbered 20 to 1, doomed to die by the sword or the gallows. The Commodore performed some vile ritual of the Deep Druids to turn the tide in our favor. It did, in a way.
How so?
When our pursuers cut us down, we rose up from the sea again and again. We couldn't be beaten, so we were buried. Bound here by that fool's pact until our bodies rotted and moldered away. Please, you have to end it. Free us from this.
I'll see what I can do.
The Commodore's ship should bear some clues about the magic that binds us. It's, somewhere in the cavern, but, my memory isn't all there. There were captains among our fleet who partook in the Deep Druid's ritual. Their ship logs might reveal more.
That's the second time you've mentioned the Deep Druids. What are the Deep Druids?
Aye. Bugbears and bogies often whispered of by sailors around the Sisters. Folk said to worship and commune with the unknowable things that call the vast, lightless abyss beneath the waves home. A myth even in my time, but they were real.
How do you know they were real?
They left things behind. Things bought and sold as curios, or dabbled with by fools like the Commodore, who damned us all to this damp tomb. Their idols and objects of worship were plentiful around Sea Haven Bay, before we claimed it for ourselves.
So this place was connected to the magic beneath the sea?
Only they could say for certain, but I'd wager so. One might find an oddity or two washed up on the shores in their lifetime that may have belonged to the Deep Druids. Sea Haven Bay was festooned with them, before we plundered it.
Can you tell us where your treasure is?
If it's treasure that brought you here, I have my share to give. But I paid dearly for it, as you can see. So I won't part with it so easily. Break this curse on my soul, and you'll get your due.
Alright, we'll do it.
All we've got to do is break a curse that's hundreds of years old. Then I'll get my fortune. It'll all be worth it. She's not so scary, I guess. Is this what it's like for Dark Elves? Just a casual chat with their late great ancestors? Well, it's not so common a thing where I come from, so I better make the most of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is with Dark Elves. Before I came here, I was in Vardenfell. Anyway, let's move on. Are you going to talk to her about the treasure?
I will, eventually. Seems in poor taste to bring it up right off the gangway, even without all this curse business. She'll help us, I'm certain. But it's only fair we do her a turn first. Let's go find those ship logs she mentions.
Alright, let's do it. Looks like there's one right here. Debonair's Captain Log. Mutiny is in the air. Doubt in the Commodore creeps through the crews ever since he got us into this mess. Rushing back here to divide our plunder instead of splitting off in different directions to evade our pursuers. A greedy man's blunder. He claims he's got a plan. One that will make us unbeatable, even against the Wayrest Armada. Something he found in that moldy tome of his. I'll believe it when I see it.
There's lingering doubt about this book. Regrets are a lost soul's anchor.
Alright.
I said, take the idols. Place them how I showed you. Do as I command and we may yet escape this with our lives.
Yes, sir. I hope you know what you're doing.
Commodore's Diary. We terrorized the Abesian Sea for more than a decade, and now these witless ingrates lose their spines because we're a tad outnumbered. They need a miracle, they say. Well, I'll give them a miracle, alright. There's power in these baubles of the Druids. I don't speak their old, forgotten tongue, but I know the language of magic well enough to understand this tome holds the answer. Druids of the Deep called on powers with no equal, they say. That holds true by my reckoning. There's a ritual in this tome that will make my fleet invincible. So long as the spell holds and the idols remain intact, our crews will never truly die. We'll make those Wayrest ring-kissers rue the day they thought they could punish us for taking our due.
I can still hear that mad bastard's words hanging in the air.
We have nothing to fear now. So long as the tome and the idols are safe, the sea will never let death take us for long. Pledge yourselves to the deep, and we will rule the seas forevermore.
Dour Lady's Captain Log. Every sailor has their charms to help keep them afloat on the uncaring sea. I've seen a sailor wear a lock of his lover's hair around his neck to keep his head above water, and I always tie my rope starboard side first. But those twisted idols and barnacle-crusted books have no place on a sane person's ship. Not that a sane person could keep a fleet of cutthroats under his heel. He's never led us astray so far, so I suppose we just have to trust that the Commodore's luck hasn't run its course.
I can feel the dread clinging to this one.
The Commodore keeps those old idols as good luck charms. But you have to wonder whose favor he's attracting.
Aye, and he claims that crusty old tome keeps the secrets of the seas. Why aren't we all bending knee to druids then?
All those old books make mention of the Commodore's fascination with Deep Druid Idols in an old tome.
Yeah,
Between that and what my ancestor showed us, I wager they're all the key to this curse.
so we just destroy them?
I think so. The Commodore said so long as they're protected, his fleet will never die.
Yeah.
You go and destroy the idols. I'll convince my ancestor to share what she knows, and we'll meet you at the old tome to break the curse.
Alright, see you there. Yeah, I mean, it said that as long as they're not destroyed... Captain Tuvacca. Have we killed Captain Tuvacca yet? Oh well, we'll just kill him again.
I hear our shore's tide, lapping against these cursed rocks.
Yeah, we've killed him before. Alright, no
I'll never
problem.
reach them.
Guard up! Get moving!
to immediately summon another totem as soon as I kill the first one. It's not really how it's supposed to work. Alright, I'm just gonna try to kill him then. So that skull is one of the idols, okay? Alright, just got 2 more. Another boss? Captain Marley. They've all got totems, I guess. Each of the captains. I think this is the final one. Yeah, it's the last idol. Question is there supposed to be a boss here? I'm gonna go ahead to the final objective here. And then I'll see if we've missed any bosses and I'll backtrack. Commodore Malfair. Where's the Encrusted Tome? I think maybe I need to go up this ladder here. Oh, I can't. Okay. But I can go up this one.
Over here! It's the Druid's Tome!
Okay.
Feel the lashings that hold me here loosening.
The curse must be breaking!
Oh, great. Oh, I thought the place was gonna collapse.
The late Captain Maul here's looking a lot better. For a ghost. Whatever you did must have broken the curse.
I guess destroying the idols in Tome was enough to break the curse.
Cross your heart 10 times and seek a temple, lest you find a druid curse on you as well. You feel that rumbling? I wager this old cavern didn't care for that rotten magic either.
Man, don't jinx me. Don't say I'm gonna get the curse myself.
At last. As a sailor should be. I'd love to look on the sea one last time. Never tie down your sails, Ilyes. Life's too short.
I'll live full sail for the both of us, Captain. Cavern broke open to the bay again. Let's get out of here.
I wonder what is over there. Oh no! can't go there. There's piranhas. Oh, man. He got on that boat without me and just took off. Oh, no. This is not what I wanted to do. Alright, I'm not finishing the quest yet. But go back in and make sure I killed all of the bosses. Alright, let's look at the achievements. What's the name of this place? Ghost Haven Bay. Alright, we did the group event. We've killed all of them except Captain Fauvette. Now, I've got the map open on my phone. Captain Fauvette is... yeah, it's that one area far to the north that there was no boss. Somebody had killed the boss. And, I'm gonna try to run through here. We might die, though. I'm getting lost. Here's the Broodmother right here. Well, I see that those people need help, but I'm recording a video, so hopefully they can find somebody else to help them. Alright, I'm going to turn north. We keep going. Hit the wrong button there. This is it. This is Captain Fauvette. I gotta kill these things first. Can't try to kill him and them at the same time.
If I'd have known this is how it would end, I wouldn't have dared mutiny.
Got it. Go save and Bay Conqueror. Now we just got to get out of here. And we can turn in the quest. We'll have completed both public dungeons in High Isle.
That's the end of that.
Gonna let me out. Alright, got another champion point. Not that I need it. That's gonna be the fastest way to get back. Yeah, this looks like it. Except for this. This is not good. Almost there. Might not let me out. Let's see. Nope. Gotta fight. Still can't get out. Still in combat? Isabel is picking fights with people down at the bottom. Isabel, stop chasing people!
Give it all you've got!
Alright, can we finally leave now, Isabel? Are you done fighting? You done picking fights with monsters that we don't need to fight? Wow. Look at that ship.
Look, that ship. Hope they find peace where they're going.
Yeah. They could, like, leave the ship and let us have it. That would be cool.
Well, that didn't go to plan exactly, but it was an adventure nonetheless.
It was, and we succeeded. What now?
Vanisande showed me to her treasure. It's not the wealth of bounty I was hoping, but I might just secure a loan for a ship when all's said and done. My dream of being the next great Captain Maul is close. Here's your cut. You more than earned it.
Alright, we got Maul's Ancestral Edge, part of Blessing of the High Isle set. It's the healer set. And then it looks like we're going to get the ship after all, like a miniature version. It says the stories of the Ghost Haven Caravel still make the rounds at taverns and campfires on High Isle. With this astounding illusion device, you can recreate the Caravel's appearance to add evocative detail to every story you tell. And we got a skill point.
I wouldn't have been able to save my ancestor's soul on my own. And even if we found her treasure first, nothing good comes from cursed treasure.
Yeah.
That first mate position is still open, by the way.
What if it's still not enough to buy a ship of your own?
Plenty of other treasures tucked away in that cavern, I suppose. Even without the ghosts, that sounds like more trouble than it's worth. I've got a good tale for the next Maul family reunion in any case.
That you do. Alright, let's check out this, this memento here. Alright, let's see. Haha, nice! I like it. Alright, that was kind of short. I finished that pretty quickly. It was a lot simpler and a lot easier than the other dungeon. I enjoyed this one a lot more. But that was still fun. So let's see what we're going to do next. Is that it? Okay, so this is saying we've 100% completed it. But we haven't killed the world bosses. This was done on another character. Wow, I can't believe we've got all the lore books. How did we get all the lore books? What's this? Disrupt the volcanic vent. Okay. So, I'm going to do a few daily quests next 2 or 3 episodes. Maybe kill some world bosses. And try to complete those. Try to kill the world bosses at least. And then, after those few episodes, it'll be the end of the series. We'll move on to the Legacy of the Bretons epilogue. In the meantime, thanks for watching. See you next time.